Ooh, what's today's video? Hey guys, it's me, Bree. Welcome back to my channel. So, today I am trying out Procreate, and as you could see, I was trying out all the brushes. This is my very first creation that I made on Procreate, and I was very excited. I was just getting used to it and trying out everything that I could to see what I could do, and this was the best thing that I could have done. I bring this to work with me every single day, and I draw every single day just because of this. So I am using a reference picture from Pinterest like I always do, because if I want to draw something, then I like to see if my body proportions are correct. So I'm drawing a pinup girl. I was in a pinup girl phase for a little bit, and I really liked this. So I was just figuring out how things worked. I was making her taller, making her, longer, and fixing things with all of the cool little tools on Procreate. So this is the screen capture that it takes on its own. I didn't screen record over it or anything, so you don't see all of the brushes and everything that I'm actually doing. It doesn't show you all of the mess ups. So right now I'm just sketching with more detail. The first one is just getting the body to where it should be, and this is now sketching not all of, but most of the details. So her face, her dress, her hat, everything like that. I did decide to do stairs in the background, and with Procreate I have gotten very, very out of my comfort zone and started doing a lot of backgrounds, which for mermaid, yes, I am doing mermaid this year, you will see. And I know it is a couple days before May, but I have also been drawing mermaid since the beginning of April, because I knew I wouldn't be able to get it all done if I did it in May, because I can't do very not elegant, what's the word? Intricate, there we go, drawings every day for a month without going crazy. So I am doing mermaid, but here you see I am starting to actually do the sketch work, and I made that giant line that I just erased without realizing it. And I have an actual drawing tablet meant for my computer, so it came with a glove, so I kind of snatched that glove so I could work on my iPad without my hand sticking to it. You might notice that you don't see a lot changing, and then all of a sudden, boom, done. It's weird. I don't know why it captured like that, but it did. And I also slowed this down. This was originally a 3-minute long video, and I wanted to just show you more than 3-minute long video, so I'm just kind of showing you what I am doing in this video, but I'm not actually sure what it's doing right now because it's just kind of not doing anything. I think what was happening is that I was sketching on the wrong layer, and I finally realized it after 2 minutes. I'm like, oh, sketching away. Well, why did this erase wrong? What's wrong with this? Oh, you're on the wrong layer. So that will change here in just a second. You will see. And there we go. I think I was just messing up the layers. So there is that. So again, this is a reference picture. I didn't come up with this pose, but I did kind of change the dress and change a little bit of the surroundings and stuff like that. I didn't obviously make it exact because, that's not what I do. I don't like that. I like to put my own twist on things. But this pinup girl, I think, is very pretty, and it makes me very happy. And here you can see me messing with the lines so much, trying to make them perfect. I know they look a little splotchy, but they're really not. You'll see when I take away that layer, that you'll see that it's pretty, uniform. And I'm very happy with how these feet turned out. Feet are one of my worst nightmares. It used to be hands, but I think I've gotten pretty good at those. So now, because I don't draw a lot of feet, and mermaid definitely doesn't help with this fact, because there is no feet, obviously, that I do really need to practice on some feet. I have a hard time, and I think a lot of people do. I think that is definitely something that a lot of people have a hard time with, but practice makes perfect. I used to have a very, very hard time with hands, like every other artist that started, putting the hands behind the back, hiding the one eye. I did all of that, just like anybody else. But now practicing hands as much as I have and doing, a lot of it, I think I've finally gotten down hand poses a lot better, which you wouldn't be able to tell in this video because, as you can see, the hands are kind of hiding, and I didn't mean that on purpose, but you will see because I am going to make a full video about my mermaid. I might not put in every single, I'll put in every single drawing, just not every single, what is this, the speed through of it, because that would be annoying and boring and a lot of time, because even though a lot of the videos are 3 minutes, that's 31 days. Well, actually, is May 30 days or 31 days? May's 31 days, so actually there will be 32, and I'm not going to say why, but if you guys have been on my channel for any length of time, you might know that I do something every single year, and it's that time. I haven't actually done it yet, but it needs to be done. So here we are. I finally got rid of the underlayer, and now I am starting to work on the stairs. And now I am figuring out how to color. So I realized I had seen a lot of videos of people using Procreate and just grabbing the bubble from the right side and just, flicking it onto things, which is awesome in my opinion. But at first I just kind of did it and I was like, oh crap, I need to, line around what I want to fill in. It doesn't just, fill in where you want it to fill in. That's not how it works. So I had to do that, and I think what I'm using here is the airbrush to shade, and I used the studio pen to line and also start the coloring process. So I was messing around with brushes. I do use different brushes now when I found out that you can find free brushes online and get different brushes and different things that'll make you happier. I do use, actually, for the smudge tool now, the wet acrylic, which actually comes with Procreate, but most of my brushes that I use now aren't from Procreate. They are from online. They're just all free brushes. I think I've only paid for one, and that was actually, I'm not going to say what it was because it might spoil something later on for mermaid. So I'm not actually going to say. In that video, I will, if I remember. But all of my brushes in this one are the ones that came with Procreate. So it's not like you even need to download any brushes if you can't or if you don't want to. The only thing is about Procreate is that it's on only iOS, which I'm not an Apple person. I've never actually been an Apple person. I have an Android sitting next to me right now. I used to have an iPod. That was the farthest I went when it came to Apple products. But after I saw everybody using Procreate and saw how cool it was, I was like, I really gotta try this. So I actually took that stimulus check that we got and got an iPad and an Apple Pencil and Procreate, and I put the rest away, but that doesn't matter. And I'm so glad I did. It's amazing. Oh, and here I am freckling the skin because I think freckles are really cute, and whoever has freckles is awesome. I actually do have some freckles, and they definitely show up more in the sunshine, but I like them intense like this. I think they're really cute. Some people might not agree, but I like it, so I think it's okay. But anyway, back to what I was saying. What was I saying? Oh no, what was I saying? Anyway, so I just want to say, like, this was my best investment, and I'm so happy that I did it, because besides the fact that it is growing my art every day, and they say practice every single day, it makes you better. You won't even realize the difference from, day 1 to day 40 or whatever. A month later, you won't realize how much better you've gotten. And I think that's very true. I'm very proud of what I've actually accomplished right now. Maybe in time I will show you the little animation that I made. It took me forever, literally, to make, but I did make a little animation, and I was very proud of it, and it made me very happy. So here's me using some more brushes. This was the pansy brush. I thought putting them down on the skirt would be really cute, and then having a little see-through part in the middle, and tried to find something that I really liked. At first I was like, ooh, spots, and then I was like, no, not spots. And then this pattern was like, yes, this is what I want. And I tried to put some color in, but then I was just like, no, I like the black. So I went with a deep red for the shoes, a deep red for the lips, and stuff like that. I was really messing around. You can see how many times I changed brushes and changed my mind. But this was before I knew everything that was going on. Like in the beginning, I literally tried out every brush. I just kept that at the speed that it was at, and so that's why it was so quick. But that was every single brush. I wanted to see what could happen. So the other thing that I really, really like about Procreate is the hair. The way you can do hair with the hairbrush, obviously. But yeah, I'm so proud of this. This was my first artwork on Procreate, and I was so proud of it. It was a little bumpy at first, and now I can't get enough. I have my iPad wherever I go with my pencil. I mean, when I'm working, there has been people who have stopped and like asked to look through my stuff just because I'm drawing right there. A lot of people, you will look at it but won't say anything, but there is some people who will stop, and I've actually gotten a commission just because they saw me, drawing while working. And I know you're not supposed to draw and work at the same time, blah blah, yeah, whatever. But when you have a job like mine, which all I'm doing literally is sitting and counting people, and at night it gets very slow and very boring throughout the store. So I have to have something to do, or I will literally just break off all of my nails. That's something I do. I just chew. So I have to have something to do. And I'm so glad I have this to do now, because it is amazing. So, not obviously that I'm sponsored or anything by Procreate or anything like that. I mean, but I can rave about it because I do like it. It's if you don't have the iPad or the Apple Pencil, it is expensive, but Procreate itself is only $10, and it's so worth it. And like I said, I've only bought one brush, but the free brushes are also worth it. And I think some people are very, very, very creative with coming up with brushes and how they do it. So in that case, I mean, you can buy whatever you want, it's just really cool. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's not something I normally do. Well, I mean, kind of, but not really. I'm more usually traditional, but this was something new. I was very happy about it. And I am going to be doing mermaid, so watch out for that. And I will see you guys all in my next video. And I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.